.3 W Rock.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bill Please, episode number 69. This is brought to us by PAGCOR, Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, and Freshman Masculine Wash. I'm Billy, and I'm here on the 20th floor of Golden Peak Hotel, Cebu City. And thank you so much for viewing. We're live right now on our Facebook page, which is 96.3 W Rock. We're live on TikTok, also on Instagram. And audio streaming can be enjoyed on our website, 963wrock.com. And you can also download or install our new mobile app, 96.3 W Rock Official. Thank you so much for watching. What will be the topic for today? Okay, class. It's actually school campus behavior. Now, positive classroom behaviors are essential for creating a conducive learning environment. And these behaviors help establish a setting where both teaching and learning can thrive. Take note, if we promote good behavior in school, well, this encourages more students to learn and more teachers, they'll be more inspired to teach. So if there's a good learning environment in your campus, students will be more focused on learning, and teachers will be more focused on teaching and not on scolding or calling their attention to behave, whatever. So today I'll be casually sharing with you how to properly behave in the campus. Examples of positive classroom behaviors. Now, these include active participation in class discussions and activities. Kung participate yun dapat ang mga students. They can only participate if they are willing to learn, if they're willing to be involved. So actively participate in class discussion. That's a positive classroom behavior. Respectful communication with peers and teachers. Hindi mo sinisigawan yung seatmate mo, hindi ka nagbubuli sa mga kasama mo sa room. And teachers as well, you should not raise your voice unnecessarily. Kalma lang mga teachers. Maybe you're provoked or triggered by a certain student. Kalma lang. Wag mong sigawan, wag mong hagisan ng chalk or eraser. Meron bang chalk na yun? In my times, elementary and high school, there were chalks. Ano ba chalk karon sa mga classroom? I think pen, sign pen, right, Nina?
Napay chalk.
Napabay chalk? Karon? Well, I haven't been to a classroom for quite some time right now. Another positive classroom behavior is collaboration on group projects and assignments. Consistent completion of homework and assignments on time. So pagtiwa sa homework, sa project, always playing computer games online, mga ML, mga Roblox, what else? So students, you can not expect to learn a lot if you're not serious with your education. So you need to have enough, or you should have quality sleep. Before you go to school, dapat hindi ka drowsy, hindi ka sleepy, dapat prepared yung utak mo at saka yung katawan mo for the challenges in school. So I'm gonna say hello to all our viewers, and you feel free to write your comments and reactions, and we accept also shout outs for this half hour. We're live right now on 96.3 W Rock. Okay, how else should one behave properly in school? Demonstrate empathy and support for fellow students. If you see someone who is very, very silent, parang walang nakikipagkaibigan, well, you empathize, you give that person a smile or a hello, and make time to have some light conversation with that person. And adhering to classroom rules and guidelines. Kung meron mga rules and regulations sa loob ng classroom, well, you have to abide. You have to adhere to these rules. So, here's another set of samples of good behavior in school. Respect for school property. May mga vandal. May mga nag-vandalize. Spray paint sa mga walls, sa mga seats, sa mga chairs. Respect school property. Don't damage, don't destroy, and don't steal anything that you don't own. So, if the school owns it, it's their property. So, huwag mong, what do you call that in Bisaya? Ayaw hilabti, ayaw ugaw-hugawi, ug ayaw masama na siya, ayaw kawata. Technology. With technology becoming the norm at schools, students have access to more equipment than ever before. So respect school property, respect the computers, the monitors, laboratory equipment. You have to take good care of them. Even the books that you probably borrow at the library, you have to return them. Also, if you borrow a book from a friend, from a classmate, you return that book in good condition. Okay, time for me to say hello and happy light rock viewing to our friends watching Bill Please right now. Angeline Lokias, hi Sir Billy, greetings. And from Kiyot Pablo, Jaran, shout out from Lapu-Lapu City. Hello Jaran, EJ Clan. From my experience in school, most of the students tend to skip school unya dili sila magbuhat sa ilang homework. Instead, they decide to spend their time with friends and going out to drink and whatnot. Nabuhat mo nila ako, EJ. Once, ganyan, yeah. My friends and I behaved, however, and we did our homework assignments diligently. I guess I can say that I was both a good and a bad student myself. Same here, EJ. Adrian Canoza, napapaalala ako sa student days ko. Nakakamiss ding matuto. Yeah, same here. There's no perfect student. I myself had my, I was also noisy and obnoxious. No perfect student po. Sa high school, sa elementary, sa college. It's because we just want to assert ourselves. We want to, we think na we need some attention from family, from friends, from peers, and even school. We also need attention from teachers. And kaya naging maingay ang student because they like to draw people's attention. And I think that's part of growing up, especially if you're young and if you're a teenager. And how was I? How was I in college? Yes, yun. Nagkodigo ba ko? Yeah, I think, I also made some kodigo before. And, well, not really a lot of times, but ako yung nagbibigay ng answers. So, good boy pa rin. Okay, good behavior in schools and cleaning up after yourselves in the hallway. Huwag itapon yung mga candy wrappers, yung mga junk food wrappers, yung mga plastic. Huwag itapon basta-basta. There are garbage bins for those stuff. And when you log on the computer, learn to log off the computer and make sure that your seating area is nice and tidy. And no bubble gum should be stuck on a seat or under a chair. S. Montana, good morning, Billy. Good morning, S. Alquizar Jefferson, Angeli from Siargao. Suzatan, listening to radio and watching online at the same time. Uy, kanindo. That's so good, Susan. Thank you. Listening to radio and watching online. That's good. Leah Mitch, shout out to my daughter, Zephanie Marie. Juan Miguel Gamacho, watching from Las Piñas. Kumusta? Students, please. Yung mga pumapasok na sa school this June, make sure that you respect teachers, authorities in school. Hindi mawawala sa uso ang pagiging magalang. You have to be courteous, polite, and cordial. You have to be self-control, self-discipline. dapat. If you feel like shouting or singing out loud or laughing out loud at the campus, control yourself. Kasi nakaka-distract yan sa klase, sa ibang rooms. Now, if you have some barkada in the campus, don't ever think of cutting classes. Don't ever think of leaving the campus because you want to go to a mall. Again, your parents are working hard, have worked hard to send you to school. And you say na libre ang education. May mga schools na libre po ang tuition, but still need money for the plete. You still need money for your baon. And then, pawis po galing sa mga parents nyo. Yung perang nasa pitaka or nasa bulsa mo. So again, behave well in school and try to learn a lot and apply them in the future. TikTok viewer Jet, I've been listening to Light Rock for decades, but this is the first time I've seen the face behind the voice. Jet, oh, Billy, yan, itong itsura. Instagram, the Danny official. Happy late birthday to me. To you, Danny, happy birthday. May you have more birthdays to celebrate in the future. And gotta say hello to Ada, AT, and Jaron from Lapu Lapu, and to Leia Mitch. Shout out to my daughter, Zephanie Marie. Yes. And Adelan. Hi, DJ Billy. Please greet me a happy birthday. Junabel Nadella. Junabel, have a terrific birthday today. Topic, episode 69, school, campus, behavior. You should set a good example. Sa mga classmates mo, sa schoolmates, yes, dress properly. You should make sure that your school uniform is neat and well ironed. And then, well, I just hope that you can also wear a good pair of shoes. Hindi yung dagang lapok, maraming putik, sa asal gitulog, no? Another example of good behavior in school is you should come to class on time. If your class starts at 7 a.m., be there before 7 a.m. If your class starts early, like 6:30, wake up very early, have breakfast, and be on time. Say in class. And you should always have everything you need for class review. Huwag palaging nagbabaro. Wala maragugusin yung ballpen. Nakay ballpen niya. Nakay one sheet of paper niya. No, you should have your own supply of school supplies. You should have your own paper, pen, and ruler, whatever. And you must take part in class tests. And don't cheat. Tests are compulsory. You should follow instructions of teachers and other school staff. If there are places in your school na hindi mo dapat pasukan, don't get inside those places. And you don't harass or endanger anyone. And do not disrupt lessons. Yung kabilang kwarto, yung kabilang classroom, may class, ikaw, wala. So huwag kang pumasok, huwag kang mag-ingay malapit sa kanilang classroom because it can disrupt the class. Thank you once again to our sponsors, Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, or PAGCOR. Thank you, Freshman Masculine Wash. And thank you so much, everybody, for viewing us on TikTok, Instagram, and on Facebook. Gotta take a break. Like for time, 10:14. Live pa rin tayo dito sa aming studio. I'm here on the 20th floor of Golden Peak Hotel and Suites. Thank you, Efren Batobalanos, our chief technician, for the assist. Thank you very much, Chrysler Seno, and thank you, Nina Nelias. Let me go on. Eat only during breaks, never in class, never in the classroom. Kaong ka de dagat pizza, daka de og mga unsa-unsa, di pa juga mga atay, hindi ka namimigay. Don't eat inside the classroom, only during breaks or recess. Treat furniture and things in the classroom with care and do not break anything. That's pretty obvious. Leave the toilet clean. The school toilet. So use the toilet, use the urinal, latrine, and make sure that your pee, whatever, should not be on the floor, and dapat doon talaga sa bowl. And you flush the toilet and make sure that it's clean. You dispose of rubbish in the garbage bin and stay in school grounds during the break. Huwag lumabas ng school para maglakwat sa kasi alam mo na ay, I still have 2 hours spare. So yun, out ka ng 10 o wala ka ng class at 10 a.m. and then malapit lang yung mall, yung shopping center, punta ka doon, punta ka sa cafe, doon chika-chika for 2 hours. Ay, 2 hours pa man akong break. No, that's not good, especially sa college students. Mhm. No smoking in school. Di na pwede. That's not allowed in school. Puffing a cigarette. Vaping. Don't vape in school. Of course, don't drink anything alcoholic on the campus. Siguro yung iba nila na, no? What? I'm not gonna give you ideas. Wag na lang po. No weapons. No weapons. No knives. No sharp instruments and objects in school. Don't bring big scissors. No pistol. Whatever. And never, never, never take drugs in school. Sa campus, never should kayong mag-marijuana, mag-shabu. Oh, that's a big, big no-no. Please don't ever do that in school or even outside school. And leave valuable items at home. Huwag kayong magdala kung ano-ano ma-apply sa school. Sa kayong mga jewelry mo. If you have jewelry, if you have lots of money, huwag magdala ng maraming pera sa school. How else should you behave properly in the campus? You sit quietly in your assigned desk. Kasi yung iba, palaging nag-uwa o lubot. Bisita sa seatmate, chika sa crush. Live now, and gotta say, happy viewing to our friends watching us on TikTok, also on Instagram, and also on Facebook. Vivian Reyuan, Keen Ruby, Nigel Turno. Oh, and we are back. Thank you, 300. Thank you very much. We're back on Bill Please, 30-minute show, sponsored by PAGCOR, Filipino Amusement and Gaming Corporation, and Freshman Masculine Watch. This is episode 69, School Campus Behavior. All right. If you cannot come to school, well, if you are ill and cannot attend your classes, you inform the school immediately. And if you have a very, very, very important appointment, you ask for permission beforehand. Things you should never do at school. This bears repeating. Disrespecting teachers. That's a big no-no. Huwag kayong maging disrespectful sa mga guro. This includes talking back. Don't talk back. Using inappropriate language or being uncooperative. Sa mga teachers naman, huwag kayong maging huwag niyong i-provoke yung mga students. Kung ikaw nagsimula, teacher, na mag-raise ng voice, madaling magalit, sinisigawan yung student, there can be a tendency sa student na mag-talk back. Kaya both teacher and student should apply self-discipline or self-control. Never bully or harass other people in school. Instead, you should create a positive and inclusive environment for everyone. Alam mo yung isa, the person looks so different. Uy, iba ang makeup, iba ang hairstyle. Uy, iba ang pananamit. And binubuli mo. Don't ever do that. Remember that each one of us is unique and we have our own special qualities. No bullying, no harassing others in school. Do not disrupt classes. Do not cheat. Do not plagiarize. If you're given an assignment and you're asked to make a summary of a book or a novel or whatever, a reading material, don't just go to the internet. Not copy-paste lang ka. Or maybe you let AI assist you. It's good to really come out from your own mind and from your heart. If you really want to learn, you've got to apply yourself diligently. Do not not pay attention. You should pay attention and you should participate. Sleeping in class, natutulog sa classroom, huwag niyo pong gawin yan. Why do you sleep in class? Because pagod ka. Anong oras na natulog? 4 a.m., 3 a.m. dahil sa computer games, dahil sa online games, or whatever. And don't be too friendly with your teachers. Para kang sip-sip niyan. Don't be too friendly. You have to maintain professional boundaries and respect the teacher-student dynamic. You have a big crush on Miss So-and-so. You have a huge crush on teacher Mr. So-and-so. Nagpa-flirt ka na. Anong kidhat in Tagalog? Whistler? Nag-wink? Basta mo na. Don't
Kindat.
kindat, yeah. Kindat. Huwag kindatin ang mga guro na crush mo. Using electronic devices inappropriately. So you keep your personal phone away. Put it in your bag, silent, or you can switch it off. And only use the phone when it's permitted in the classroom. And being negative or unmotivated, maintain a positive attitude in school. And don't deal with drugs and alcohol, and no sexual harassment. Okay, sa mga teachers naman, teaching is a very important profession. And a good teacher should ensure their students feel comfortable and confident in the classroom. Oh, mga guro, if you want your students, your pupils, to feel comfortable and to have their enthusiasm, you should be a good teacher yourself. Yes, so dress appropriately, teachers. Use a calm voice, not hindi yung maldita kayo nga sinultian. Derogatory language should not be used. And teachers do not compare students with one another. Ito talaga, okay, I like you. Si Kuan, don't compare. Maybe that person is a slow learner and you have there someone who is really a fast learner. Don't compare students with one another. You should avoid making comparisons between students based on their grades. Yes, nakaka-discourage po yan. Sometimes students also feel pressurized or pressured when they are compared with other students. And this can affect their performance and lose interest. And that can affect their overall development. And never mock a student in front of the classroom. Teachers, huwag niyo pong i-mock yung mga students because yung pupils may begin to miss classes, so hindi na siya papasok dahil na-insulto niyo na palagi yung student. So again, teachers, be careful with what you say inside the classroom. And do not make everything compulsory. Teachers, if the student doesn't want to play a certain sport, don't force that student to play that particular sport. Ask that person, anong gusto mong gawin? O anong sport ang gusto mo? So ayaw mo ng volleyball, so gusto mo ng basketball. So let the child choose. And teachers should not teach na nakaupo. Teachers, if you want to instruct or teach, you should stand. Huwag yung nakaupo because you will be deemed lazy. Again, do not just follow the textbook. Teachers, kopya lang, nilalagay sa board. Whatever is there is already there on the book. So what's the use of teaching if everything that you teach is already found in the textbook, word for word? So you should also do your own research. You explore other things other than what's on the textbook. Let me now go to our Facebook page. Sino ba ang nandito? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much. Kayin, naka-remember na iniwan ko sa amo ang advisor who compares us sa other section. Oh yeah! Okay, section A, section B, section C. Ang section A yun ang palaging minimension na, mga bright yun yung mga section A. And then when the section B students and section C students learn na the best pala ang A, so madi-discourage po yung section C. And they feel inferior. Watching from GenSat, General Santos City, James Respecia. You're watching episode 69 of Bill Please, and the topic is school campus behavior. Mm-hmm. Manakoy. Ikaw yun, Chris. Kuching Hui, every time I hear your voice, naalala ko pag pinapatulog kami ng mama ko ng 1 p.m. Oh, really? Oh, I need to sleep. Nigel Turdo, shout out from Edmonton, Canada. Very important talaga. Set the good example. Moms and dads, para hindi kayo matawag sa school, principal, encourage your child or your children to behave well in school. So make it to look good in Christopher. Right. Question: is it wise to have a romantic relationship with your schoolmate or classmate? Well, let me give you some answers to the question. Mhm. Is it wise? Is it all right to have a romantic relationship with your classmate or schoolmate?
Yes.
There are important considerations. Yes, Kakarun. Individual maturity and circumstance. That's a consideration. Some students may be better equipped to handle the responsibilities of a relationship while also focusing on their studies. Yung iba, na-obsessed or masyadong focus na sa boyfriend o sa girlfriend. Batang-bata pa. So, text na lang ng text, chat na lang yung chat. So, hindi na masyadong na-focus sa studies because of this romantic relationship. Relationship quality. Healthy relationships between students can be beneficial, while toxic or unhealthy ones can be detrimental. They say, ma-inspired din ko basta na ako'y uyab, kaya aron ma-inspire ko ma-study. Is that true? Does that apply to you? Inspired kay ko karon kay nakita na po sa akong crush o sa akong uyab from another school. See? Well, to each his own. But again, priority mo ay dapat yung education. And academic priorities, students should prioritize their academic goals and ensure that a romantic relationship does not negatively impact their studies. So the decision should parents interfere? They can give advice. Kung sinong crush mo ngayon, sinong boyfriend. Children would only open up to their parents about such things if they are close to the mom and the dad. Kung stricto ra kaayo ka, if you're always strict, you're so, what is this? Greeting? Oh, okay, Bayuder. Shout out, Sir Billy, listening there here in Tourist Police Unit, Tacloban City, San Juanico Bridge. USA. Okay. Angeli is watching from Virginia, USA. Ron from Almay Bicol. Isaac Redemio. Good morning, and Pete Vance. Bill, please. Thank you, thank you. You should always behave properly in school. Set a good example to others and learn a lot from school. And respect your teachers. Teachers, respect your students. I'll be back next week for another episode of Bill Please. Thank you to PAGCOR Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation. Thank you, Freshman Masculine Watch. And thank you all sa mga watchers and viewers and friends and listeners and followers sa Facebook page, also sa TikTok, Instagram, and sa audio streaming namin sa 963wrock.com, which is our official website. Thank you, everybody, and God bless you.